Close your eyes and think about this for a moment. You just got stabbed. You're in the last stages of a chronic disease, or you're on the hospital bed, surrounded by your future loved ones. If you're dying of old age, then maybe you're surrounded by your future children, your future grandchildren, your partner that you absolutely hate. What do you think about? What regrets do you have? That one job that you did not leave? Or settling down with the wrong person? Not settling down at all? Wasting your time working, making money for the family that you did not have a choice but to start? Maybe you regret your alcoholism, how you treated people, how you hurt the people you once loved. Your spouse is perhaps grinning over your decaying body. Finally, they can have the money you gave up memories on, leaving your passion just to please your parents. Now, open your eyes. Ask yourself why you decided to click on this video. I mean, I'm not going to be able to make you accept death. I'm not sure myself how a person could do that. Or let me rephrase that, when they could do that. I can just motivate you to live, to exist. How do you feel thinking about all the stuff I said earlier? Horrible, I think? I mean, I do. Whether you believe in an almighty or not, if you think an afterlife exists or not, I'm sure the idea of death scares or scared the absolute shit out of you. It does for me. I do not want to live a life of regret, but the truth is, you will live a life of regrets. There will be things that you wished you did differently. After a series of deaths of people around me, I obviously found myself thinking about death quite a lot. It might be sooner or later, but it is inevitable. It will happen. I became sort of nihilistic about my approach with life problems. I started asking myself, how does it matter? I'm going to die anyways. I think we're not afraid of death. I think we're in fact afraid of not being alive. That feeling of simply experiencing something you have never experienced before, in fact, experiencing perhaps nothing at all. Maybe we're afraid of the moments before death, those few seconds, those milliseconds that feel out of reach. And yes, religion, at least in my opinion, does help with death anxiety. But just zoom out for a second. Don't think about yourself. There's 8 billion of us. We live on this earth and call it our home. Zoom out a little more, and now the solar system. More, the galaxy, and now something that consists of everything. Bigger than all of the galaxies combined. Consists of the totality of space-time, the universe. How can we matter in such a humongous universe? The first time I thought about death was when my grandmother passed away. I was 11 and I really thought about it. About 30 minutes, just me and my thoughts, thinking, oh, humans die. My grandmother just died. My parents are humans. I am human. Means I'm gonna die. It was probably a horrible experience, and I'm glad I've not done that since. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced something similar to this. For some, death might be nothing, because they shall experience something heavenly or helly past that. For some, death might be literally, figuratively, objectively, subjectively, nothing. Just like when you didn't exist before you were born, you will cease to exist after you die. You won't go anywhere. You'll stay on this planet as your remains and atoms get cremated or interact with nature one last time. I'm on the latter side, not by choice. However, there is a chance that we're all just controlled by some third-party system, that everything maybe perhaps is just in my brain, out of which nothing truly exists. Even if that's the case, the possibilities of it all being true is neither 100% nor 0%, obviously. It's not a 50-50 shot either. But that does not mean it's not possible. The truth is, we're always going to be skeptical about it. The truth is, we don't know. We don't know anything. The concept of absurdism definitely helped me with this thought process. Absurdism is what says in which terms that everything is meaningless, and those people who try to find meaning are going to end up in a crisis or in conflicts. Unlike existentialism, you don't just pull out a meaning out of thin air and you're good to go. You're still going to die and your life and goals will be null. To put it briefly, absurdism is about loving the journey, knowing that there is no destination, only death. So just do it anyways. If nothing truly matters, then us finding meaning doesn't matter either. There is no meaning, and even if there was, we're not going to be the ones finding it. We will die, as death is inevitable, so do everything and anything. If something makes life worth living for you, then do that. And that's the beauty of life. A lot of people came before us, thought about all the stuff we are thinking right now, and decided to say fuck you and continue anyways. In a way, I am saying you shall do anything. Perhaps do things differently. Instead of annoying people with questions like Socrates, be Diogenes. Piss on people and masturbate in public. Bad analogy, I know. Although Albert Camus would have probably condoned that too. Not pissing on people and masturbating in public? Thought, honestly, I don't know. He might have. My point is, do the most absurdist things in life. Or even just do the things that you're scared of doing. Learn a skill that will probably kill you. Get bored and create something of your own. Write a book. Start a YouTube channel after exams, even though you're scared that people are going to judge you for it. Oh. Just me? Well, honestly, who cares? We're going to die anyways. Maybe there might be some time in your near future, or when you're old enough and you have accepted your terms with nothingness. Until then, just say fuck it and have a cup of coffee.